Where else but Hawaii would you find so many people festooned with flowers at, say, baggage claim?
Beautiful Hawaii.
Airport lei shops provide a tropical welcome for tourists. But leis are just as much for locals, as we saw at the farmers market in Waimea on the Big Island.
This one is very fragrant with miniature roses.
And they're a big seller for Roslyn Rodriguez.
You kissed her when she bought the lei.
Yeah, unfortunately a kiss comes with the lei.
It's kind of like in the fine print, huh?
Right.
That's the best part.
You cannot get a lei without a kiss. It's incomplete.
Another unwritten rule is if you're offered a lei, it's rude to refuse, and never get caught removing it in the lei giver's presence.
You were inspecting this like a work of art.
Well, it is a work of art.
Kathy Kawakami came for fruit and vegetables, but left with a lei.
I'm not going to wear it. I'm going to keep it in my home, and every time I walk by it, I'm going to be inspired with joy and love.
She bought it from Rowan Hufford, who says her creations are much more than just a bunch of flowers in a basket.
This grounds me in the blood that connects me to this land.
Simply making a lei does that.
Sure it does, because the people of old, they made leis to celebrate their being here. They made leis to honor the forces that created everything that they had around them.
It's almost spiritual.
It definitely is spiritual.
The lei is believed to have been introduced to Hawaii by Polynesian explorers who sailed here in canoes from Tahiti.
We like to use as many things as we can that we grew.
And it's had its own history in this family for 3 generations. Rowan, her niece Amy Mills, and mother Marie McDonald can often be found stringing flowers.
In Hawaii, we have a thing here called the aloha spirit. And if the aloha spirit was tangible, if it was something you could see, touch, and hold in your hand or wear on your body, it would be a lei.
We watched as Marie strung around 1,000 tiny cigar flowers into one lei.
What does it take to be a master lei maker?
I don't know.
They call you one.
I know they call me one.
Marie has written 2 books on the subject and says above all, giving a lei is a sign of respect.
You're just inspired by whatever's around you.
Yes.
34 years ago, the family planted this nearly 10-acre farm. They call it Hanapua, which means flower place.
Sometimes somebody will need a lei and they will want a red one. So I'll be looking for red flowers and leaves.
What's this here?
This one is a virea. It's a tropical rhododendron. It's native to New Guinea. We were attracted to it because they're tubular in shape. You can line them up on a string, make a lei like that.
Amy, who studied music in Massachusetts, was drawn back to this land and got emotional just talking about what her grandmother taught her.
It is my duty and my joy to carry on this tradition, because while the lei will fade and go away, the love that was in that lei never dies.
Marie, you have your daughter and granddaughter in tears here talking about what leis mean, what you've done.
Sometimes I think they exaggerate.
Flower garlands have been used for decoration around the world for centuries, and have even found a modern-day home in today's White House, thanks to a Hawaiian-born president. In Honolulu, Hawaii's capital and tourist haven, lei shops dot Chinatown. Cindy's has been here for 55 years. She's 80 now, but Cindy Lau is still hard at work, undaunted by the nearly foot-long needle or the pile of canary yellow plumeria ahead of her.
How many leis do you think you've made in your lifetime?
Oh, my lifetime, I'll make too many, can't count anymore.
Her order on this day, 120 matching leis for a wedding.
$6 for
$6 for this?
Right now.
How long does it take you to make one of these?
Oh, about 3 minutes.
So I don't even know exactly what this is called, but I just know it smells really good.
One of Cindy's regulars is 24-year-old Kaena Silva. Silva will hand out these flowers to visitors at this giant luau where he works, and where wearing a lei is another to-do on the tourist checklist.
In Hawaii, it's just part of the culture. We teach it signifies the circle, and so it represents love, and that lei of love represents the never-ending love that we have for each other.
So much from just a string of flowers.